Welcome back to JP Earning Freedom. This is where I document my journey toward becoming a consistently profitable trader. The good weeks, the tough weeks, and everything in between. The goal isn't to pretend trading is easy. It's to show the real process honestly and professionally. This week was challenging. I started at $10,100 and I'm ending the week at $9,625. That's a drawdown of about 4.7%. Not a result anyone wants, but what matters right now is process. I followed my rules, I managed my risk, and I stayed disciplined, especially on days where conditions simply weren't ideal. Monday, London didn't give any valid setups, so I stayed out. New York gave a breakout setup. I took it, but it didn't follow through. That was a 1% loss, still completely within the rules. Tuesday was the toughest day. Gold gave a valid long setup. It failed for a 1% loss. Soon after, it gave a valid short setup. Another 1% loss. And Aussie USD formed clean structure for a long. That one also failed for minus 1%. All three trades were valid according to the system, and that's what matters. Losses happen, especially in choppy environments. What matters is following the plan. On Wednesday, I shifted into preservation mode and reduced risk to 0.5% per trade. London didn't give any structure. New York didn't give a breakout. I took no trades for the entire day. This was the first real sign that the market conditions this week weren't ideal. And instead of forcing trades, I protected the account. Thursday followed the same theme. London gave no high-quality setups, and New York was almost a perfect bait day. Price wicked outside the breakout box, but never closed beyond it and on the 5-minute chart. According to my rules, that's not a breakout, so again, no trades. This is where discipline pays off. These are the days that stop traders from blowing challenges. Friday, London finally gave movement. Aussie USD produced valid structure for a short, but it never developed momentum, so I took a 0.5% loss. Gold formed a clean long setup. It moved in my favor to about 1.2R, and according to my rules, I moved my stop to break even. Price pulled back and stopped me out at 0. Both trades were valid. Both were taken according to the plan. And I didn't trade New York because of major red folder news. That's a rule I don't break. So overall, this was not a profitable week. But in terms of discipline and rule following, it was one of my strongest. I didn't chase anything. I didn't try to make back losses. I stayed inside my system even when the results weren't comfortable. And that's a big part of becoming consistent, especially after years of struggling with emotions in trading. This week was a reminder that the goal isn't to avoid losses, it's to manage myself, stick to rules, and protect the capital. Thanks for watching, and thanks for following this journey. The goal for next week is simple. Stay disciplined, look for high quality setups, and work my way out of drawdown step by step. If you want to see how this all unfolds, subscribe and join me next week for the next recap.